Hello Taurus, welcome in. I'm Trace and you're watching Earth Star, and I'm bringing you your zodiacs for August, your nice Taroscope energy, and let's see what's coming through for you. I've got a focus card for you, which is from my Angel Wisdom Tarot, and this focus card is going to be your theme for the whole month. So let's see what's coming through. How do you receive? What foundations do you need to put down? What is your focus for the month? I'm just waiting for one to jump out at me, and then we'll see what's going on for you, Taurus. I'm going to use that one there. Oh, we've got the Devil card, which is quite interesting. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. Now, I haven't been bringing the bottom of the deck through, but I'm going to bring it through for you. So what the Devil card comes in to say to you, it says ego here. And there's this illusion. Okay, the Devil card is all about what you tell yourself, how people affect you, how you have anxiety, the fear of life, and that's an illusion. It's ruled by Capricorn, the Devil card, which is because Capricorn is a fellow grounding sign. It's a fellow earth sign, which brings in that seriousness, that organization, that everything has to be responsible. And you as a Taurus, your earthly energy is very reliable, it's very relatable, it's very persistent. So what Spirit is saying to you is when you feel like a little bit pressured this month, remember that that's an illusion. It's almost like the situation is not really happening. You are actually stuck in a situation that you're making up in your mind. And it says here, addictions of an unhealthy habit. So the habit for me is that fear zone, that putting yourself into a zone where you think, I'm never going to get out of this. This is not who I am. But the bottom of the deck, you've got the Star card, and not any other sign have I used the bottom of the deck, and I know why it's come through. And you've got the Sun after that. So this is all ego-based fear that you're living in. But what Spirit wants you to be is aware of that and how you can heal out of that, because the Star card is about the healing. It's about getting yourself through that healing of what is affecting you, what really is affecting you, and what is actually an illusion. So let's put this over here as part of your reading, and let's bring that in as we go. Right, so your higher self. Now, your higher self has got nothing to do with ego. It's got nothing to do with earthly plane stuff. Your higher self is your soul. So let's see what your soul is asking for this month. What is your soul saying to you? What is your motivational energy for your soul? And I'm using a pendulum here. So Taurus, what is your advice for the month of August? What is your soul saying for you? Okay, so you've got breathe and ask for help and count your blessings. So it's going along this section here. And I would say affirmations as well. So ask for help, breathe, count your blessings. So if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with life, perhaps you've got work commitments, maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in your home, maybe you've got lots of maintenance to do, maybe you're moving home, maybe you've got a lot of changes happening this month. Ask for help. Don't take it on all yourself, Taurus. That's not what life is about. Those two actually flipped over. I'm going to use them. Oh my gosh, everything's flying here. So I'm going to take those two. And that's exactly what I feel that came through with this Devil card, is that it's almost like you, and I don't mean to be nasty, Taurus, but it's almost like you are taking on too much and feeling sorry for yourself when you know there's a situation to get, because the Star card tells you that there is a way of being out. There is a way to get out of it. And I love what's come through here with your unicorn energy. And it says, relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. And this is what the Devil card does. It takes you into a situation in your life where you feel overwhelmed, that it's binding you. And all you have to do is just let your mind cut those chains and get you out of it. So that's your first card. And the second card is finish what you've started. You started something important. It's now time to complete it. Now, this could be the fact that you were perhaps leaving a relationship, or perhaps leaving a job, or perhaps getting yourself out of a situation that you knew was not good for you. And you started it, but it became too familiar. You know, when you're comfortable with something, you know, when you're in a situation or in a home or a job where you're having a really bad day, there's a lot of challenges. People are coming at you with all sorts of checks with you, and you're going, I can't do this anymore. I really can't. But then you go home and you seat yourself at home and you get your life balanced, as you do, Taurus, because you're quite a very grounded sign. And then the next morning you wake up and you think, oh, no, I'm okay. I can handle this. But what Spirit is saying to you is whatever you've started, you need to finish it now, because it's beneficial for you. This is what is going to This is what's going to complete your cycle. And then you must know that everything is going to be okay. Isn't that awesome? So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. I'm going to draw some messages. What is the foundation for your changes? My gosh, this has not happened today at all for me. Everything is just, I need to just calm the cards down. Just take a breath. And I think that is what your whole message was today, wasn't it? Let's have a look to see what your message was. Ask for help, breathe, and affirmations. So it feels like it's affecting me now. So let's just take a breath, Taurus, and let's see what your foundations are. Where do you check in with yourself? What is your foundations for the month, and how do you get there? What is your way forward for the month of August? Okay, let's see what you've got here. Let's see what you've got. I'm taking 3 and now look at the bottom of the deck. And let's see what you have. You have the 4 of Pentacles. You have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Now, I also want to tell you, Taurus, I'm sitting on maybe my 7th recording, and nearly every single sign, every single sun sign, oh, I just looked at the clock and it's 11:11. Every single sun sign has received one of the pages in this deck, right? One or more. So the page energy is a very young energy. It's a very learning energy. It's the energy of getting to a space in your life where you are realizing, okay, fine, I actually don't know everything. I need to learn more. I need to heal more. This is what your star card is. And I'm on a journey of healing. I can just see at the bottom of the deck, there is lots happening here for you. The High Priestess, the Sun, the Star card, the Ego card, the Devil card. It's all a journey of knowing what is right for you, knowing what relates to you. And Taurus, you're one of those signs that you know that you need to learn a little bit more. There's a part of you that could say, okay, fine, I am on this journey. Let me learn some more. And I think this page is saying to you, we all on a learning curve. Any information that comes to you with the swords is what is communication and information. Notice in yourself today, in your life today. Ask yourself, what areas, what skills, what do you need to upgrade yourself in? What do you need to educate yourself on in order to feel less stuck in life, in order to feel less confused, in order to empower yourself, I would say, because knowledge is power. So the life lesson here, I think, for you this month is to live and learn. Perhaps the best way to approach life is to do a series of lessons in your life, just to live a life more openly. And that is what came through for August. It is the community, the bigger picture. You can't be isolating yourself. You can't be sitting at home with the foundation of trying to get stability, trying to be stable all the time, trying to be safe all the time. Life is not meant to be lived safe. So, read a book, listen to a podcast, watch a documentary, take a little course perhaps, just to give yourself that formal step up so that you can learn a bit more, because you don't know everything. And, that is the gateway, education. That's gateway to helping you get through so much in life, getting yourself out of this stuck feeling. So I think perhaps you could also say that you've been blowing hot and cold, which came up here with the getting yourself started. You feel a little bit trapped. You're feeling terrible. Then you feel, okay, no, I'm okay the next day. Okay, now I feel like I'm feeling all right. But somewhere deep down inside, there's something in your life that has to end, something that you have to release, something that perhaps you can ask for help with, and that is in your study zone. So I think that is the priority that you need to do this month, is to give yourself the green light, to just commit to something, just to commit to opening up a little bit more, leaning more towards what you may be afraid of, perhaps that scares you a little bit, maybe breaking through that barrier of, oh, I'm living a little bit too safely. And that'll develop your soul, because your soul is asking for breathing and affirmations and asking for help. So I think your whole month is about saying yes, confirm your interest, make a plan, join up and sign something now in a positive way. Let's have a look and see what your bottom of the deck is. Oh, look, you've got the King of Wands, and he is definitely stepping up. This is definitely confirming what I thought. Now, the Wands is a doing card. The Wands is getting out there and doing, and the Kings are always in charge of their suit. So in other words, he is stepping up. He realizes he's come a long way. He understands that he's got a lot to deal with. He understands that he's got interests, but you need to motivate yourself now. And that is what your bottom of the deck is motivate yourself in this month so that you understand what are your successes and where you're going and how you can get there. Now, I've got an affirmation deck here, and I think, you can say to yourself, I'm designing every aspect of my life right now, and I should be excited about it, because that is your challenge this month. It's how you authentically live your life. Ask yourself, are you working towards self-improvement, or are you working towards investing more and learning more about how your path should go? Sure. Wow. So I think realigning your activities, your roles, your true desires is where you need to be looking at this month. Not sitting safely and just plodding along. I think that is the advice that's coming through here for you. So please don't dwell on any regret or time wasted either, because I think this is what your devil card is. It's being stuck in that regret that I missed that opportunity. Now I've got no more opportunities coming. Oh no, my marriage failed. Now I can't do another marriage. Or no. I've got to stay in this state because this is my lot in life. No, Spirit has given you this adventure, this big open up energy, and saying, relax, everything's going to be okay, because you need to finish what you started. And look at this. Oh my golly gosh. Now this is your affirmation card for the month. Receive it. My life is full of possibilities. I know I can manifest anything I want in my life when I recognize that life is full of possibilities. You cannot make this stuff up, Taurus. And I'm so glad that it's come up, because this is what I felt for you. I felt that dwelling and thinking that you wasted time is just not even in your vocabulary this month. It's definitely a month of adventure for you. All right, so the time span for you here with all these, there's also a lot of people around you. So this is the help that you can ask for as well. This relates to the people that are learning. So maybe you'll make a friend in the class that you join. And the king is also relating to people that are fire signs. So you might have an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius in your life that you can ask for a bit of help with and get excited about, and maybe they can be a little bit of a mentor to you. So yes, there's these 2 eclipses this month, and then the eclipse season. The eclipse brings gratitude, counting your blessings, seeing where you can move forward, asking yourself, what more can I do in life? What more? Because this first card here is the foundation of your reading. And in August, it tells me that you're stable. So venture out a little bit more. Stop holding on to that thought that you're not. Right, let's have a look at my lunar card. What is your advice coming in for the month of August, Taurus? Your dreams need a practical plan. Yes, they do. And you are look at that. Full moon in Taurus, which is your sign. You've been given your actual message here. So there's the plan. There's the practical plan. There's the practical plan. So you've got practical plans that are full of possibilities. Go for it. Get out there and get your life out in a bit of an adventure. All right, let's see what's coming in for you. I like to use a angel number card, because all of us see numbers all day, every day, Taurus. So I like to see, Spirit just gives you this number to say, when you see this in the month, know that I'm with you. Know that your higher self is calling to you and saying, tick, Taurus, you're doing a damn good job. And you've got 32, 32, or 32, 32. Spiritual expansion. Your spiritual journey is expanding. Embrace the learning and growth ahead. Can't make this stuff up, Taurus. There's spiritual expansion coming for you. There's journey of learning coming up for you, and growth coming up for you. And there's lots of people involved in this journey. So grab it with both hands and have an absolute ball this month, because the possibilities are endless. Now, experience takes time. Wisdom is a lot of work. And yes, there's a lot of old versions of you that need to be convinced, because old versions of you are saying, oh, no, this is not what I want to do. But don't worry. This is going to give you no regrets kind of path. So let's see what's coming up for you in your beautiful little timeless cards. Yeah, you've got a lot of magic happening out of this lotus flower. And you know the lotus flower is that emergence. And you have wishing boat. I look forward to the new challenges. Please take this as your affirmation for the month. In fact, screenshot that. And take that for your affirmation for the month. Isn't that awesome? What a different message for you, Taurus. There are no wrong turns, so don't worry about anything. It says here, everything is going to be okay. Have fun this month and live your life to the fullest. I've got one more thing for you. I have a yes or no answer chart here. So whatever you're feeling right now, whatever you're wanting to ask your guides, Your spirit, here is a nice chart for you. Ask the question. It must be a yes or no answer. Whew. Take a deep breath, Taurus. What is your answer? What is your advice this month? It's going across to required for health and extremely beneficial. So that tells me whatever you're wanting to do is good for your health. You are going to expand. You're going to heal, and you're going to find success. And that is also good for your health. It's good for your benefit in life, because the star card is about that beautiful connection that you have to yourself and to your higher self and to something greater than yourself. So there are your cards for the month. That is your advice for the month, Taurus. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to hear. Have an awesome month, and I'll chat to you soon.